Welcome to the Everyday Guy podcast. I am your host, Rudy Marquez. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 39. What is going on in Fort Hood?
The Everyday
Guy
podcast.
He needs some milk.
You have to go. You understand, right? Thank you. Thank you, man. You want to take this stuff off?
Dude, it's going crazy out there in the world. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing excellent. It's late. I put up a few new posters in the studio. So as it grows, I'm going to get more. I have like 6 more posters coming in. Yeah, it's going to be tight. So I might be rotating some, but I'm really not too sure. I got new lighting in here too, which I'm really happy to use, and it's a nice little touch. You can't really see it, but up here I have Zach De La Rocha from Rage Against the Machine, and one of my favorite songs from him is Rodeo. Yeah, I've been walking down Rodeo with a shotgun. What did he say? These white people haven't seen a brown skinned man since they went out and bought one. It's a powerful song. He's an interesting dude. If you ever get a chance, YouTube him right now and watch a video of his interviews, dude. He was always intense, man. And then I got Jordan on this side for his 3-point dunk. Free throw line dunk. What am I talking about? That's a sick image, man. That dude could literally fly through the air. It's ridiculous. I got another Banksy piece right here. It's a little girl in a bulletproof vest holding a skull, and she has angel wings. I don't know. To me, it just kind of brings like a play on religion where she's an angel with a bulletproof vest on, where possibly Banksy's saying that maybe there's always an attack on religion, and he's trying to protect it. Maybe he's not trying to protect it, but obviously the angel's trying to protect herself. And then I got Kobe behind me still. Kobe will always be in the same place. Bernie Mac and everything else might get switched out, but these are all my people, man, my inspiration. Those listening on any podcast forum right now, I'm sorry you can't see this, but check it out on YouTube. Check me out on Instagram, The Everyday Guy Pod. You'll see me constantly on Instagram mainly, but Instagram feeds like Twitter, my Twitter, and my Facebook as well. So it's pretty tight. But let's jump into the topic of the day, which is what the heck is going on at Fort Hood. It's ridiculous, dude. It is ridiculous. It's like every other day, something keeps coming out of Fort Hood. For real, it's like just today. Earlier this morning, there was a report of an active shooter in Fort Hood. What? And then it came back that it was a rumor. That rumors of an active shooter at Fort Hood are false. No shots were fired. An active duty soldier made homicidal threats towards his leadership and is currently in custody of Fort Hood law enforcement. So they got him. But then again, man, in this media, in this world, can you really trust that's what happened? What if there was a gunman? But they don't want to admit it. They're already freaking way under fire, dude. 26 deaths this year. We're in September. Still like another quarter to go. That's freaking scary, man. That's real scary. Most of you guys know the death of Specialist Goin. Sorry. It was like a mysterious death, and she ended up being killed, apparently by someone on base, another soldier that I think they had a relationship, and when it went sour, he got a little mad, and more than mad, but it's disgusting. It's disgusting. What's a trip though, dude, is I've been talking to a person who will remain nameless, who is in the military and was stationed at Fort Hood. And the thing she was telling me that just no one cares at all. Like there's soldiers that show up and no one has any idea who they are or where they're going. Like, what the hell? Dude, you can just go buy. It's costume season, man. Go buy a nice freaking camouflage jumpsuit, man, and just show up there with the sticker that says "I am soldier" or something. It's ridiculous, dude. How does somebody just show up on base and nobody knows who the heck they are? That's a military base. That is crazy. And then it's a female that I was speaking with too, which makes things very, very interesting to me. I just wanted to pick her brain. We're working on getting her on the show, but we want to keep her identity anonymous. You know, we don't want any of that information out there. But she was telling me that if privileged soldiers messed up, it just gets swept under the rug and everything gets cleaned up, dude. Everything. And if you speak up against them, they'll ensure you lose everything one way or another. It's like that on most bases, she was saying. But Fort Hood is tenfold, man. I've seen, she was telling me that she saw first sergeants retire early just because of Fort Hood. And it's not the base that's just bad, she was saying. So this is where it gets real trippy. She was telling me, you know, you got the base, everybody sticks around there. But she was saying the city right outside of it is shady as hell, man. And if a soldier messes up out there, they just get, you know, slap on the wrist. Drunk driving case, no problem. Send you back to base. You weren't even driving. And, you know, it blows my mind that we can be so freaking negligent to what's going on with our military, dude. Our military. That's ridiculous. We should hold our military as close as possible. We should make them feel comfortable that they are doing a duty that I don't have the heart to do. That's why I didn't do it. There's a lot of, oh man, I heard a funny term today for people that really like police officers. Bootlickers. God, that was so funny when I heard that. But you got a lot of people that are pro-military who've never, ever signed that paper to join the military. Never went through boot camp. I got a close friend that was in the military, and I really respect him because he came out and he made something of himself. And I'm very proud of him. Proud of you, good sir. You know who you are. So when I was speaking with this young lady, I got to ask her a bunch of different questions, and I just asked, like, why do the higher ups allow this to happen? And she kind of just put it simply as they're expendable. That's it. Like, how freaking sad is that, dude? And you know, I got 2 daughters, and most of you guys know. And I'm always thinking about them, always, constantly, in everything I do. And I had to ask her, you know, how is the female experience in there, in the military? And she said they treat females way differently. And she told me she you know, that they deal with sexual harassment every day, and they have to just smile, laugh, and keep going. And she said it's the reality of existing in a male-dominant environment. She put it in great words, beautiful words. It's the reality of existing in a male-dominant environment, but that's not an excuse, man. You know what I'm saying? Just because there's a bunch of dudes around, you want to be cool. Shouldn't join the military then, man. And if you're a female, she said, and turn someone in, people find out that it's you, you're gone, you're exiled. There's no coming back to that unit after you turn someone in. That's like, yeah, that's it. You kicked out of school, buddy, because you got into a sexual assault case. You were the victim. As far as and who's running it, she was saying the higher ups hardly ever know what's really going on. It's the direct command up to the brigade level, and but most commonly within the battalion. Higher ups can't change things when they're never told the truth, and that's disgusting. Really, you're gonna allow those types of things to happen in your unit or whatever you want to call it? You're gonna allow one of your soldiers, just because she's a female, to be subjugated to just full on harassment? Come on, man. And so I asked her, you know, have you ever dealt with that? Straight up. And she let me know she saw it a few times. And it was disgusting. And she said it's just gross. Like nobody wants to say anything about it. And they said their majors knew. They just didn't care enough because it didn't affect them. If you made it affect them, they'd make you pay for it. It's disgusting, man. Disgusting. I got to ask her too, why did you refer to yourself as being expendable? And she said, I say I'm expendable because of the fact that if something happens to you, the next person is already set up to step in. That's how the military is designed. You don't matter. The job you hold does. And the big government claims to care, but how can they when they have no idea what goes on in the military? Think about it. When was the last time any of the people writing these bills actually served? It's the truth, man. She called it as she sees it, man. When? When was the last time? When was the last time you've seen, somebody holding office that was actually in the military? Somebody that can actually pass a bill that changes millions of people's lives has never been in the military. That should be a requirement to hold a political office. That would weed out all the snakes, the ones that can't make it through boot camp. That's a good idea. And so back to our conversation, I got to ask her, why do these people why do these people hold it down, but now it's starting to come out just a little bit? And she let me know that none of it's new, just putting it on social media is. And she let me know too on what they're able to speak about and what they can't really speak about. Although the military has come out to be fully open and should be able to speak on anything that happens, but it was just disgusting to hear the things that she saw there. And I just have a hard time understanding why we're like this. There's no logical explanation as to why we allow females to be in the military and then treat them like they're nothing. Like, come on. And what do you do? What do you do to stand against that while you're in the military? Can you separate females from males? And then what are you doing to the military? And nobody's going to work together? What the heck? They're going to go fight female 1, male, female 2, male. They didn't put it together like a dance when they go out fight. I don't know, man. But that is disgusting, the things that they went through. So I feel horrible for what she's gone through, but it all aligns to what's been going on in Fort Hood. 6 soldiers have died by suicide this year, including a sergeant, man. His name was Sergeant Elder Fernandez, whose preliminary autopsy report released Tuesday ruled his death a suicide by hanging. A suicide by hanging, man. Specialist Aaron David Robertson was the alleged murderer of Ghislaine. I might be pronouncing that wrong, and I apologize. Ghislaine shot himself in the head early morning, July 1st. And there's been two soldiers died of an illness this year, and nobody's made a statement or anything, but it's ridiculous, man. And this is all in 2020. There are 5 pending deaths of U.S. Fort Hood soldiers. Specialist Christopher Wayne Sawyer, 29. He was found dead in early March in an on-post residence. Foul play was not suspected, but was not ruled out. Still, it's ridiculous. 26 deaths this year. 26. One base, Fort Hood, one fort. But that's not even like the craziest part is last year they had 38 deaths. 15 were accidents. 15 deaths were accidents. Are you kidding me? 3 died of an illness. And get this, 16 by suicide. That is terrible, man. Terrible. In 2018, they had 28 deaths. 8 were accidents. 3 died of an illness. 16 by suicide. What is going on at Fort Hood where they push their soldiers to the point of suicide as their only option? Maybe it has to do with the interview I just had with another person that was actually stationed there. It's crazy, man. We can't allow this crap to happen, man. Especially at Fort Hood. Fort Hood. Why do these things happen? And I wanna say that the media is telling us the truth, but it's up to you, man. You're gonna believe probably the people, whatever the people around you believe. Most of us do. And it finally got wind of the big government. And 5 members of a civilian panel were appointed in late July to conduct an independent review. So they're all outside of Fort Hood, which is good. But here we are in September and we have no information yet. It's ridiculous. What are we gonna do? And this came after Vanessa Guillen. Like, it had to reach certain people in order for the government to give a crap. It's disgusting, man. I don't know what's going on in this world, and I wish I could report something a little better. But maybe the next one, episode 40. Episode 40 is going to be coming up, dude. That's pretty tight. I'm kind of pumped about that. But make sure you guys check into the next one. Let me know how I'm doing too. Leave me a comment. I can use a comment or a review on Apple Podcasts or Amazon. Amazon just introduced podcasts now too. If you guys are any Amazon Music users, Spotify, just try to leave me a little review or something. Reach out to me, say what's up. Yeah, I'm changing things around with the podcast. I'm kind of switching gears a little bit and testing out new avenues on things I want to be talking about, things I think are important, things that kind of just keep my mind going at night. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're laying in bed and you're just looking up and you just put your phone down, you're tired, but you're thinking, Shh, man, people are always thinking. I'm thinking all the time, but at night, man, my brain just keeps going. And all the things I think about, I try to remember and I write down. I type into the iPad and I try to just write as much as I hear down, and then things that I want to investigate, things that I just want to talk about, and maybe you can then talk about it with your friend or your girlfriend or your wife or your fiance, your baby mama, whoever it is that you communicate with. Maybe you can bring this up, and man, you heard about what's going on in Fort Hood. And you can go over and tell them all the information I gave you, because it's all right here. I don't know, but I'm going to be testing different avenues. So please, 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 please make sure you like and subscribe everything you see here. Peace.
The Everyday
Guy.
Podcast.
He needs some milk.
You have to go. Now, you understand, right? Thank you. Thank you, man. You want to take this stuff off?